Good morning, everyone. It's Yvonne here to do your What's Cracking reading. Okay, quick catch-ups. Thank you so much for your feedback, your beautiful comments on everything for me being back on board. I got to tell you, like, I'm still not quite there. Still got a little bit of congestion, but much better than I was. So I'm figuring by tomorrow I'll be way out of the woods. You have the King of Cups jumping out on us here. I'm fine. Watch the scammers. Scammers are back out in force. People saying to me that they keep getting offered friend requests. I don't do friend requests. So if you get one from me, it's not me. And if you get offered spells, please be cautious about how you go about that too. My understanding is these people will offer you spells, and palm reading was the other thing. I don't do either. So just keep that in mind when you're being approached. You're better off to source things yourself. That's what it's all about in this realm. You source things yourself. If you see someone or you feel you resonate with someone, you go after them for a reading. We all do the same thing. Trust your intuition. Goulburn, 1st of May, we also have a platform event on the day before, the 30th of April. I'll be starting to post those things very shortly. There are another things on the a lot of things on the drawing board this year, so hold fast. I'll get the details up as soon as they start getting advertised. I think that's everything. All right, we're going to use the Celtic Tarot for your reading this morning. I only managed to get the What's Cracking reading done yesterday. I am still doing personal readings, so obviously I've honoured most of them, although I've still had to postpone some. So YouTube today, at this stage, I am intending to do a YouTube live today. However, I have a very busy morning catching up after being off the grid for, over a week. So my anticipation says that I will be there by 12. All right. Okie dokie. So we have the Two of Pentacles coming straight out of the gate. Now this is really funny because I just did the daily message and it was about making a decision, making a choice today, and I get this straight out in the What's Cracking reading. So for many of you, I'm not really sure what this choice will be. I feel like for some of you, it's about leaving something behind or not persevering with something anymore. It's really feels to me like you're giving up on something. And here we see a choice being made, which is in the balance at the moment. It could be a choice you leave in balance for a time, but I feel because we had cards today that say that you're going to make the decision, I feel like you're making the decision. The thing is, with the Two of Pentacles for me, it very often signifies for me a head over heart decision. And that could be definitely in regards to relationship, families, lovers. But there's definitely some sort of decision you're making today that you've maybe been pondering for quite a while. All right, so we have the Judgment card coming around. So, when the Judgment comes around, it talks about rebirth. It talks about coming around to do something again that you did not do well the first time around. So maybe for some of you, you have a decision to make about something that's come around again, something that perhaps you've put off, maybe haven't given an answer to, maybe something that you didn't expect to come around again. But I feel like here, when I see the Judgment card being it's the 20, it's like the pressure's on now to make that decision. The pressure's on to move in that direction, whatever it is. Let's have a look, see. I feel it's funny too that I got the King of Cups out at the beginning. For some of you, this may be a father figure. For others of you, this could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio you're dealing with, or somebody that you maybe have great love for, but maybe isn't putting in the hard yards. We do have communication coming through though, so I feel like, yeah, okay. There is something here, Nine of Swords, that's creating, wow, there's a lot of anxiety in those cards there. You need to take time out, absolutely. I feel like you're walking away from a situation though. You're definitely looking forward. You're not entertaining something anymore, something that's created a lot of anxiety and stress for you here. I feel really strongly that perhaps somebody is coming in to offer you something or to make amends. Maybe this is an apology for some of you. But there's a choice here on how you go about accepting that. Whether do you give it another go or do you leave it behind? Whatever this is, I feel with the Devil card coming through, I don't feel that this is a sort of toxic energy. It doesn't feel toxic. It may be an ego energy. Maybe you're dealing with someone who's, a bit heavy in the ego department. But it sort of feels to me like there is a fear of moving forward. There's a fear here of going forward. Maybe because you've been trying to make this decision for a while, especially with that Judgment card. It's like somebody may be offering you another chance, but maybe after what you've been through, you don't want to go there again. But there is a lot of fear, anxiety, stress related to this particular situation. So something that you've been thinking about for a long while, but today you will make the decision on it. All right, let's get some more information. Okay, so we have the Four of Cups. That pretty much says it all, really. I feel like whatever this is, this apology, this opportunity, whatever it is for you, although you may have wanted it in the past, although you may have felt that it was what you wanted, I'm not really sure you're ready to take a chance on it again. It really feels to me like you are really looking back at what you've gone through or what's happened in the past, and maybe this time around you're just not willing to take a chance on it. Now, again, not necessarily love. It could be a relationship with somebody that has let you down before or caused you a great deal of pain and hurt before. Whatever this is, you are not willing to take a chance on it again when you get the Four of Cups. You look back at the other cups and you feel here very, very strongly that perhaps, going back again, it may just look like all the other times you've gone back. So for some of you, there may be a repeating pattern here. All right, so I have the Three of Pentacles, which says to me it's part of your, Nine of Wands, part of your life path here. With the Eight of Cups, you're walking away. I don't feel with the Nine of Wands you want to take a chance on it again. It makes me feel, though, at some stage you might have wanted another opportunity, either with this person, this job, this situation. You may have been really pushing to have another go at this, but I see you here not wanting, with this Nine of Wands, to really give it another go. The Three of Pentacles, again, feels like something that is destined for you on your path that you need to make your mind up about now. But this Eight of Cups tells me that you're walking away. And I've got to say, whatever this situation is here, it feels like it's in the very near future. This isn't something that is going to be a long way off. I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, you've already been thinking about this for a really long time, but you're making the decision to walk here. All right, so I have the Eight of Swords with the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Somebody definitely wants a new beginning here. If this is about a work, a job, a situation, I feel like we've been doing this reading on and off for a little while. It's like somebody's offering you a brand new beginning here, but your reluctance to step forward here is very clear. Maybe because the Eight of Cups doesn't always mean that you're going away from it for a long time, but maybe your initial response or your initial take on it is that you don't want to go back to where you were before. So maybe you won't take this offer at the moment. Maybe you're allowing somebody here to show you that they can do what they're saying they can do. Especially with this Knight of Pentacles, makes me feel like it's been a long time. And maybe you've been doing this Nine of Pentacles energy for a long time. You're definitely feeling wounded here. The Eight of Swords tells me you've been spending a lot of time in your head, though. Okay, now for some of you here, I definitely feel like you're walking away from somebody who is offering you something from a place of love. But again, I get this feeling that you found this difficult to get off the ground, and you may have gone round with this quite a few times. Five of Swords still tells me that you're considering walking away. So maybe you're opening communication with this person, but to me you look like you're staying on your own here. I don't feel, again, with the Eight of Cups, that it's the energy of I might put some more cards on it, but it doesn't feel like you're permanently moving away. Whatever this situation is here, I feel like you may be giving it more thought. But when I see things like the Five of Swords and the Eight of Cups, I feel like you know it's in your best interest to leave this behind now. All right, so we have a decision to be made here. A decision that's been in balance for a very long time. I feel like for some of you it may be a reconciliation. For others of you, this definitely feels to me like you're getting another opportunity at something that you've missed out on. There is definitely something being offered here with the Page of Pentacles. I feel like whenever I see the Page of Pentacles, that this offer comes from the universe. It's something always sort of feels very karmic for me. I do feel, though, that there's a fear in moving forward, and somebody seems to be offering you something here. A brand new beginning, clarity, some sort of solution, an apology perhaps. But this person definitely means business. But I feel like here with this Nine of Swords, that it's created so much anxiety for you in the past. You're not really sure you want to go there again. But I do feel that whatever's being offered here is creating a lot of conflict within you. And maybe you need to take time out to decide how to move forward here. I just want to have a look at a couple of these cards because it makes me feel like maybe you're saying no to something at the moment, but reconsidering whether to go to the Ten of Wands here. Because you're being offered this wand, which would take you to the 10, which would close out a cycle. Maybe whoever you're dealing with this time is offering you something more stable, more solid. But I feel like somehow or another this decision has been either on the table or you've been contemplating it for a while. I do see you choosing to be single here, especially at this time. Or if it's a job or another opportunity or a family member offering you this out, I don't think you're going to take it straight away. I feel like you like the look of it, but I'm not really sure that you feel that you can trust it this time around. The Eight of Cups is being clarified by the Six of Pentacles. There's the Ten of Wands. Okay. And the Seven of Wands. We have everything adding up to 10 here. I feel like this, whoever this person is, whether it's a situation, a job, whatever you're being offered here, I do feel somehow that this is going to be the end of a cycle. The Six of Pentacles tells me that maybe this person is ready to put into this, or this job is ready to offer you what you want. But I don't feel that you're going to take the first opportunity. I feel like with the Ten of Wands, something needs to close out now. I feel that, especially with this 7, that you may have been fighting for a situation for a really long time, fighting for another opportunity, fighting for another go. But I feel very strongly here, you're not going to take this at the first opportunity. It just feels to me like you're going to choose to just stay true to yourself for a moment until you sort of get your feet on the ground and get more grounded about it. All right, closing the door, completion. All right, so I'm feeling here maybe this is a time to complete something. Absolutely. Let's have a look and see what that says. Card 5. This is endings, completion, and your greater calling. When the closing door shows up, it's a call to recognize an ending. To terminate a relationship, job, task, or situation that has been dragging on far too long. Unlock the cage you've been trapped in and shut the door behind you. This is not the time to worry about what others might think or feel. Instead, break with routine. Consider what you think and how you feel and be true to your heart's calling. So maybe you are calling it completely. It's time to walk out the door. If you do not see a door but only a solid wall in front of you, ask for assistance. Muster the courage to say no more. Remember as well that no one else needs to be wrong in order for you to do what you've known you needed to do for a long time. If the door to a project or relationship has been closed to you, stop knocking on it. You've tried that already and no one answered, at least not in the way you would have liked. Take this as a gift, difficult and painful as it might be, and move on. Every door that shuts is an invitation to find another way, another path to your destination. Better to recognize this earlier rather than later. How many of us leave a relationship or job years after we knew it was time to move on? Stop wallowing in the pain and lingering on the reasons why things did not work. It is keeping you from your greater calling. Bow deeply before that closed door. Give thanks to the lessons and set yourself free. So that's a pretty auspicious card to get on that reading. I will leave you with that. Thank you.